Hey, what's going on? Andrew here from Extreme Custom. So what is new for 2019 from Motegi Racing? We're gonna show you, we got our hands on a set of MR141s, a brand new flowform style from these guys. Let's take a look at them. All right, so the MR141, once again, brand new style for 2019 here. The guys over at Motegi were gracious enough to send us two of the samples. So I have a 17 by 7.5 plus 40 offset in the Rally Gold, a gloss white, and they also make a satin black. So just three different finishes to choose from. Now overall, this is actually a flowform wheel as far as the construction goes. So cast face, flowform barrel. If you're new to the flowform process, they take hydraulic rollers, they apply pressure as it's heated, and they stretch that barrel out. So that flowforming technology, Motegi's been doing it for a while, but we're starting to see a lot more of that in the car community, and a lot of that stuff is actually now transferring over to truck wheels, which is pretty cool. So flowform basically means a stronger, lighter wheel for you. Now with that said, you're looking at a 24-pound wheel in this 17 by 7.5 format. So not bad for a 17. You know, if you're looking for something a little more lightweight, you're looking to do like a track wheel, this is definitely what that would be for. And of course, with this massive multi-spoke design, this is really that rally kind of inspired design that they're going for here with the MR141. Now you do have a billet cap on this one with the Motegi logo stamped in there. You also have a Motegi logo on this flat portion of the lip here stamped up in the top, which looks really cool. And the nice thing about a pattern like this is, once again, I feel like I always say it, but you just can't go wrong with a nice mesh spoke wheel. So like a Subaru, imports, things like that, this style is gonna look absolutely killer on, and especially with that Rally Gold inspired color, you absolutely can't go wrong tossing that on your Subaru. Now once again, just gold, white, and black to choose from, depending on what look you're going for. Now it is only 5 lug applications for this specific wheel. So you have 5x100, 5x112, and then 5x114.3. So a lot of your popular import and domestic cars, you can run this wheel on. Now the cool thing about this thing, and with Motegi wheels in general, is price point. So typically you'd have like an entry level, a moderate price point, and a high level price point in like a custom or 3-piece wheel. With this being a flowform wheel, I don't have an exact price because the wheel is so new, but I want to say you're looking in the ballpark of probably about $550 to maybe $800 for a set. So to me, I would still call that kind of a entry-level price point, which is pretty cool, and to get a flowform wheel. Because once again, most of your wheels conventionally are a cast style. They're a little bit heavier, it's older technology. So you get to pick up a lighter, stronger wheel in the flowform format. Under $800 is what I would estimate this wheel to be at. So pretty killer price point, and you just can't go wrong with a name like Motegi that's been in the wheel business for years now. They're making Formula One wheels, things like that, so you just can't go wrong. Now, what kind of sizes does the MR141 come in? You're looking at a 15, 16, and 17-inch application. Now you're gonna see a 15 by 7 with a 15 offset, a 16 by 7.5 with a plus 40 offset, and then a 17 by 7.5 with a plus 40 offset. So the one, once again, we're looking at 17 by 7.5 here with that plus 40, a little bit flatter face. It is smaller wheel size on this one, so once again, we're kind of more of that rally inspired wheel. It's not a big wheel you're gonna stunt on with like the classic you know, luxury car. It definitely is made to be a rally wheel, a track wheel, and with that of course comes those smaller widths too, like that 7 and only in a 7.5 wide. So if you're looking for a really wild staggered setup or something like that, this wouldn't be what that this wheel would actually be for. It'd be for the smaller sport compact cars, the Miatas, the Subarus, things like that want a really cool killer looking rally inspired wheel. All right, so let's get you guys the classic close-up shots here and take a look at it. Now the neat thing about this, once again with the 40 offset, is you're looking at a very flat spoke. So if you like that look of that multi mesh spoke design with a flat spoke, this is definitely the wheel for you. There's a little bit of concave, of course, towards the hub of the wheel here around the lug nuts. If you see here, there's you know, the spoke kind of comes out towards the center. It's kind of depressed here. You have kind of a recessed lip in between the spokes that really gives it that nice dimension with that spoke popping. Now, if you jump down to the gloss white, a really classic color. We've seen a lot of the gloss whites on like the Ken Block cars, right? The Escorts, that really clean looking white color always looks sharp. And then the Satin Black is really cool too. Once again, if you like that murdered out look and you don't have to worry about cleaning your wheels. The gold and white, of course, can be kind of a pain in the butt to clean. Get those blacks and you're ready to go. You don't see any of the rail dust or anything like that. All right, so that is the MR141 MR141 from Motegi Racing. If you guys like this wheel, drop us a comment, let us know what you think. We're gonna try to get more styles from Motegi posted and give you guys the update on that one. You can get this wheel at extremecustoms.com. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe, and we will catch you guys next week. Peace.